I am back at my hotel from WrestleMania 42 Night 1 and instant reactions. Kind of disappointing. Now, for those who have obviously been watching my content here, you guys know that this was my first ever WrestleMania in person. So I'm not going to let that affect my whole weekend, because my whole weekend in general was great, from, House of Glory, from going to WWE World, meeting a couple of superstars, running into a few of you guys. So my overall weekend itself was a great experience. Nothing will ever take that away from me. But I think the actual in-ring in WrestleMania 42 was a little bit disappointing. Like, I don't know how it was watching it at home. I believe from my understanding, there was like a ton of commercials that were going on. Again, the in-ring from in-person was like super short. I don't know, like the timeline. I think Gunther and the main event were only the matches that go over 9 minutes, which that definitely was felt. The first match, you can make an excuse that it should have been that short, just because, again, you have a celebrity, that being Actual Speed, which that was actually a pretty fun match, like, to kick it off. But having matches like Liv and Steph being that short, the Fatal 4-Way, which, it was nice seeing Paige or Soraya, however you like know her, being come back. That was a huge pop for her. That was like those. I left for that match and came back, and the match was already over. Like, that's how short that was, and the lines weren't even that long. So consider that. Yeah, it was, from a time length, in-ring work, extremely disappointing. Now, I'll save my reactions to the actual outcome of the matches, the winners and losers, for my podcast, collecting the 1, 2, 3. So feel free to go check that out wherever you get your podcast, YouTube, Apple, or Spotify. But yeah, I think like leaving the stadium was like kind of underwhelming. Like, I was expecting bangers and matches of 15-20 minute matches. There's cool entrances, don't get me wrong. The Liv was pretty cool, seeing her do her music video. The Cody one was freaking cool. I think Randy Orton, if you think about it, maybe had like half or maybe like 1/3 of a match length-wise compared to a match. So yeah, overall, again, I will heavily state here, the quality of matches was a letdown. I think they could have, if they had more time, definitely could have been a banger of a night one. What did you guys think about the card? What did you guys think about the outcome? How was your WrestleMania night one experience, if you're in attendance or if you're watching at home? How did you enjoy night one of WrestleMania 42? Tell me in the comments down below. And of course, for all things wrestling and wrestling card content, please make sure to follow for more.